So I don't know if to say congratulations or not. So I want to know if you people are happy with today's judgment.
Yes, absolutely. We're very happy. I know everybody wants him to be reinstated, but that's a difficult situation. Remember, if you are in the domestic environment, somebody is working for you, and you are not in a good relationship, you're living in the same house, it's very difficult. So the Auditor General works very closely with the government departments, the presidency. So we know that practically it would be impossible for him to be reinstated. And I accept that as a reality. The circumstances are different from that.
Yeah, Mr. Darboe, what does this case mean for the country?
Well, it simply means that the president cannot remove constitutionally protected officers because he disagrees with them. That was what happened here. The idea that he resigned, the idea that he was not forced from his office, that's all complete nonsense. We know what happened. Why would you send the police to the office to remove the office holder of that office if the relationship is with the criminals? So obviously we reject the position. The president has the right to vote. We reject the position. And of course the court rejects that as well. That means he was removed forcefully from his office.
Senior counsel, it's indeed a landmark decision passed by the apex court or the Supreme Court of the Republic of the Gambia. Looking at damages, the cost attached to damages, which is $4 million against the office of the IGP. What's your reaction to this?
Well, I believe $4 million is a substantial amount of money, but on the circumstances, on the particular facts of this case, it is not enough money. So the IGP needs to understand that he is not in that office with the president, any president. But if they don't understand, then those kinds of damages could be imposed against the IGP and against the government. The IGP is not going to pay. The police is not going to pay. It's going to come from the National Treasury, from the Consolidated Fund. So it's unfortunate. The country is paying so much money for the unfortunate actions of senior people supporting the government of Uganda.
Counsel, if you look at the case of Yakumba Jete, is a bit similar to this case wherein Yakumba Jete wasn't reinstated. And likewise in the case of the former Auditor General Modu Sise. Aligning these two, what are the legal importance or weight attached to these cases?
Yakumba Jete, you must remember, works within the National Assembly. So he works in a different arm of government. So the National Assembly, obviously, is not going to be in a situation. In the case of Yakumba Jete, he's not working for the president, so there are no issues there. He works in a different arm of the government. Mr. Sise, as Auditor General, obviously will be working within the executive arm of the government for the president of the United States. Not really for him as an individual, but for the government of the Gambia, within the department controlled by the executive. That executive being led by the president of the Republic. So obviously reinstating him will be very, very difficult. Yeah, we understand the dilemma here. The Supreme Court can make that order, but it will be to the detriment of the country. That is my own belief. I know from the onset that reinstating him will be problematic.
Yeah, Mr. Darboe, for the benefit of others, more